So one thing we realized working here at Branded Title Company with Tyler is that he looks kind of like Pitbull. Go ahead and take the hat off. I'll throw the glasses on. Instantly, he's Mr. Worldwide.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Fitment Industries E30 build collab with Branded Title.
Yeah.
As you can see,
We've been doing things.
where were you last time? We could have used your help.
I was editing, brother.
Okay. All right.
I do have a job, I swear.
Well, so as you remember, last time we got the rears pretty much installed. We didn't really touch the management, but we got the rear diff replaced. We got the rear bags in. We got the rear struts in. We couldn't touch the fronts because the way the E30s are designed, when we put it on coilovers, we couldn't like undo what we did. So we had to go find new knuckles and a new like strut tube housing assembly thing. We searched all over the Midwest.
Yeah.
And
the eBays.
and the eBays, because brand new ones, genuine OEM from BMW, are $1,700 a side.
That's f***ing nuts.
It's crazy. So we were actually able to track down some used ones from a local guy. Thank God we were actually able to go grab them. So
It's a miracle.
we got that. We got them welded up with the new air struts and everything.
Yeah, hold
so I
this
think
one
we're
up.
ready
One
to.
that's actually
There you go.
assembled a little bit here.
Yeah. So as you can see,
Beautiful.
yeah. Had to do that whole.
This design is dumb as f*** though.
So what we are going to be planning on doing today is get the ACCUAIR Endo CVT with the E-level management installed, get the front installed, and potentially
Air it out.
air it out. That's
I'm
the
ready.
goal. The goal is to get it on the ground today.
Let's do it.
First up, I think we're gonna kind of mock up basically what our plan is. I think we have a general idea of where we want to mount the Endo CVT tank in the trunk. We got to make sure that all of our lines and all of our wiring and everything is gonna work where that is.
It will.
Okay. Dakota's
I
confident.
say we just take this spare tire out
Okay.
and then utilize that space. All right.
For what?
And then we're just gonna.
You don't need anything to go there.
Beer.
Yes.
Beer and ice. Anyways. And then we're just gonna self tap into here, mount this bad boy right here. We'll put the carpet back over it though. And yeah, then it's just running wires and running lines and air it out.
Whole lot of gang shit. Bitch, whole lot of gang. Whole lot of gang shit.
We have a
So
bet.
Joe says if you're in the driver's seat, and you start up the car and the compressor goes on, you will not be able to hear it. I'm calling bullshit. I think you'll still be, it's gonna be quiet, but I do think you'll be able to hear it a little bit, just a hum.
Okay.
And if you lose, you're buying me tacos.
I mean,
Have
like, I'm
you
getting
seen any of
myself
this,
tacos, so.
any of the Endo CVT videos that ACCUAIR
No,
does?
and then Joe started talking about him. I was like, this bet might not be that good.
Yeah.
So we took out the rear seat. Look at this. We're making money, baby. We got dimes, pennies, Legos. This was definitely Corey's doing. I don't know who else would drop Legos in here. You see this? To the front door. Again, we're gonna run these.
I hear something back there.
Yeah, I hear that. Do it again. Yeah, that's giving power back. Hey, that light turned green. Oh yeah.
Oh! We got lights.
Let's wait for it.
Yeah, it's blue.
Just give it a second.
You owe me tacos. You owe me
You think you're
tacos.
gonna be able to hear that from inside the car? That's so quiet.
Oh, it's insanely quiet, but I think you'll still be able to hear it kick in.
But you
for
still
a
have,
second.
we still have to put the isolators on it yet too. Like there's mounts with like. That's so good.
Yeah, she's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I'm impressed because when you get in my car, it's like
Ah!
for like 30 minutes.
You know where all three of those need to go?
Huh?
All three of those wires.
I got the two.
What about the headlight?
See, that's I don't know.
So you
What
can-
is that even for?
For driving with air ride at night, Sean. I can't make that any more clear.
Sense.
Who's gonna be putting the struts in? Should we? You need her up higher.
I can get the fronts from here, like as this.
You know about
The Joes.
Hi. So, big job after this.
What's that?
I need you to call the judge and get some fudge.
God is it?
Dakota,
Yes.
what if we mounted her like right here, bud, and then just ran all the wires underneath, and then
I love that.
is that solid enough to mount?
Yeah. This is nothing. This doesn't move or anything. It doesn't vibrate. It doesn't.
Just self tap her into the goddamn thing, or what?
Yes.
For now,
Yes, brother.
it's like right there, and then
Yes,
we
brother.
can tuck like that. Yeah.
Yes, brother.
Okay.
No, that's a perfect spot. It's a perfect idea.
Yeah.
You're something else. You know that?
Thank you. Sean doing?
That's gonna take forever, and they're only gonna see you doing it for about 5 seconds.
Lucky.
Oh, whoop. Watch out for our fenders, man.
Sorry, dude.
Ground. You can ground anywhere.
That can just be a ground.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. I didn't want to sound like an idiot, but it in turn it sounded like an idiot. We're currently looking at installing the E-level sensors, basically like the whole brains of the operation here. So these guys, I think we got the fronts pretty much figured out about what we're going to do as far as a game plan. Might have to make up some couple brackets and stuff like that for the sensors. The rears are going to be a little bit of a different story. I think we have an idea of what we want to do. But that's
Rears are tricky.
The rears are tricky. There's a lot going on in the back end of these cars. All right, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So basically you have to mark the suspension at full droop to the suspension at full compression, the amount of suspension travel that you have, and basically you're going to take that in consideration when making the linkages. So they recommend marking where the control arm is at full droop.
Hi, wiring. I'm Daddy.
Daddy's thirsty.
I was gonna say you don't have one of those. I'm confused where like they want me to clamp this to.
I do have a clamp with me.
Yeah.
If you need one, yeah, it's one
I
of the
just
little
don't know
plastic
where I
ones.
can. Yeah, why don't we try it?
You want a big guy or a little guy?
Big guy.
All right. Big guy. Bum 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 bum. Solid.
So I am currently working on the height sensors for the front, as the other guys are working on the rear, kind of feeding lines through all that kind of stuff. I figured I'd start tackling the biggest thing that we were worried about, which was installing these height sensors. The way that we're going to mount them in the front, instead of like mounting them like this, we're going to mount them up and down to clear everything.
We got the new Corbeau seats in. They're black, but we have these rear seats, right? And they're beige. They're old man beige. We're gonna do a rear seat delete in the future, so I guess this is the placeholder. And just making the car smell like spray paint is the main goal here.
Oh yeah.
Should we give her a whirl? Yeah. I'll let you do the honors.
You go right there.
Oh shit.
It's actually, you know, not gonna lie, this is pretty dope. This is pretty sweet, man. Like, this seat was tan beforehand.
Was tan.
Not anymore. It looks legit.
it should be very exciting to see the E30 in a finished state for once in its entire life.
For once. It's about time.
One time. We're gonna see how good Corey did.
Sean's going and grabbing the car and giving it to us. He's going to deliver it to us.
Ah.
Give him the delivery from Branded Title.
So what happened? How did it go?
Yep. Yeah. So it was going to be like, oh yeah, we'll get this done in a night, and then 3 nights later we were like, hey, maybe it'll get done the next night, and then it just was like kind of issue after issue, but it was a great learning experience. None of us have done height sensors, and it was really cool to install and learn about ACCUAIR. We've dabbled in Airlift Performance before, and we have Airlift Performance struts, but we've never done the Endo CVT tank and the height sensor. So.
And then what else did you do? Did you do anything on the
yeah.
inside too? Is
Yeah,
the
we got
inside?
the
How's the inside? Should I open it?
Yeah.
Or is
Well,
that
yeah,
that
yeah.
a secret?
No, go
Do
for
we
it.
want the cameras to see it?
Oh yeah, you want it.
Probably.
Oh. Ow, I'm so sorry about your hand. Well, you know, that's fair.
Open the back door.
pay for.
Open the back door?
Because that was an area of
Oh
concern.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So you is this the same seat?
That's VHT tint, brother, on the back seat.
So nobody should ever sit in this because it's gonna crack.
No, we were
pushed on it and
surprised.
everything.
Yeah,
It's
pushed
fine.
on it.
It's actually vinyl dye.
Yeah, push on it. Yeah, look at that.
Can you give the camera like an explanation of how this wheel thing came about?
What about it?
Like did you reach out to Motegi?
Yeah,
Who
so
are
we
they?
met Motegi at SEMA last year, and they were talking about how they wanted to partner with something unique, and we said, what if we did a 2-piece forged 4-lug wheel? And then they looked at us like we were crazy, and so we ended up doing it, and then we ended up getting these wheels. So these are one of one Motegi. I think they're the MR 166s or 167s. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's going to tell me if I'm wrong in the edit. But these are directional wheels, and they look really good. And so they got the custom embossed FI logo, so that we can never get rid of them, absolutely ever. And then it's running a tuck setup. It looks good. Corey.
Oh, bring him on!
The man, the myth, the legend.
They fit.
They fit. How did you know they were gonna fit? You can lie.
Measurements.
Yeah, you
And
blind
the
luck.
gallery, that helped a bit.
Did it?
Yeah, it did because it showed me what diameter I could run, what height, what offset. Offset helped a lot. And then just the micrometer.
How does it feel to see it actually?
It feels good because I lost a lot of nights sleep knowing that they were making a one-off wheel based on my measurements. So that was scary.
All right, so the E30 is here, and it actually looks pretty fantastic in all senses of the word. Now, there's probably gonna be a few comments out there that's like, oh, wheels and a bit, airs and a bit. Well, you know what? That may be, your opinion.
Well, we spray painted the seats. Is that a build?
They spray painted the seats. They put door cards in it. They made it drivable. Pretty much what they did is they just un-f***ed up some of our
Some of the cars.
Some of the car. So, it looks good. So we're on to another season. This is the finale of the season then, right?
Actually, we're taking it to Chicago this weekend.
I wish you the best of luck because the best time to test out a brand new car with new exhaust, new intake, new all that stuff.
Like driving it into a different state.
Really, yep. With no
perfect.
AAA to a car show in the rain in 50 degrees.
Yeah, if something happened, like let's say a fitting came undone or something, we'd be.
Statistically, this is not working in your favor, but it's going to be a great episode.
That's just
I
how much
hope
we
you're ready.
trust the work we
What
put
are
into
you
this
driving?
and branded title. I'm driving my Focus.
What are you driving?
See? I was smart and I took my own car.
You bought a Focus. You're gonna be broken along right next to him.
Brother, it has a bunch of recalls, all right?
Brother.
And they fixed everything.
It
I
looks
just
super good.
Didn't take it in.
If you guys haven't had a chance to go check out Branded Title, be sure to do so. Go give them a subscribe. They're a new channel. They're trying to rebuild cars and all that sort of stuff, but also let them know what you actually want to see rebuilt. There's a lot of channels out there doing that sort of thing, so we want them to know what hasn't been done or what you'd actually like to see done. And of course, don't forget to get your wheels, tires, and suspension over at fitmentindustries.com because gosh darn it, brother, that's what we do. It's a little rough up there. Okay,
Oh, put that back on.
I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Xander came out for a second, now he's back.
I just want the world to know that Alex said my car was gonna break down, but we literally just had to push his car in here because it wouldn't
That
start.
is
Thank you. Have a good night.
absolutely
Everyone, have a
true.
good one.
100%
It's nice talking to you. It's nice doing this episode. I love you. Goodbye.
At least I drive my car.